Okay, this movie is about putting pucks in the chlorinator. First step, shut the pump off. Okay, that's a good picture of the on-off switch there. Okay, then second step, like a lot of different operations, is turn the valve to closed on the filter. Now, what was this? Step 3, we could say, is to go over here to the chlorinator. This is the chlorinator, and spin that ring off. Take the top off. Put that off to the side somewhere. And take a look inside. What I'm looking for, actually, can I take this for a second? And what I'm looking for is, and you can't see that well. Yeah, I'm trying to judge the surface area of the. Here, Tara, I'm going to give you the camera back. The surface area of the pucks that are in there, and what I want to see is about approximately the surface area of about 3 pucks. And I see 4 different pucks in there at various sizes. I'm going to throw an extra puck in there. And there's a bit of a chlorine smell in this. And this is one of the things you've got to be a little bit careful about when you're doing this job. So I even suggest when you're opening up this bucket of pucks that we come outside. And to be even more cautious, probably a good idea. Actually, I'll use, there's a pair of gloves up here. Terry, you want to point up here where the gloves are kept? Keep some gloves. I'm not always this cautious, but probably if I'm going to make a video about it, I probably should be. So, let's take and pop open this lid. And what I have is a bunch of sort of like capsules that have pucks inside them. Today I'm just going to get one of these capsules is empty, all the rest of them are full. The reason I take it outside is that there's a bit of a
smell.
Yeah, there's a smell that comes off this, and there's chlorine gas involved. And when you take it outside, the air is moving around enough. You know you're not in a confined quarters. You're not going to get a really strong concentration. So, yeah, it's making me think of how I do this. I'll just carry it in like this. And I just need to take one puck out of here. So what I do is I sort of squeeze this capsule so that only one puck comes out. And then I make sure I stand back so if the water splashes up, it doesn't go in my eyes. So I'm just going to drop one in there. You know, and if you had to, it wouldn't be a big deal. You could, if you're wearing the gloves, you could do it like this. Just get one of those in your hand. Kind of hold my breath a bit. I saw a bit of dust coming off that. It's not super toxic, but enough concentration can be harmful. So then just drop it in. Take this, put it on, close the lid. We're going to go and put this back outside so it's got place to breathe a bit. I just have my young daughter. That's really smart. Okay, so that's tight. Now put the pump back, or the filter valve back into filter mode and turn this on. And I'll say it before the pump comes on because it's kind of noisy. What we're going to watch for as this starts to go, we want to watch for any leaking that can sometimes happen from the top of the lid. So we want to make sure that's not happening. So here we go. Okay, so maybe back the camera out a bit, Tara. Let's look at the needle on this pressure valve, on this pressure gauge. Maybe get the camera up a bit so you can see this. This is a good thing to tell you what you know, kind of like whether things have returned to normal.
They can't see it very well.
Oh, it's hard to see, isn't it? Maybe get down at an angle like that, and you can see it a bit there. It's at about 22 right now. That's normal operating pressure. So you know the things have returned to normal. You can take here. I run my finger around here. There's no water. There's no water dripping down, so that's all good. Sometimes when it's just surging and starting up, you'll get a little trickle coming down, but you know, even if it were to leak a tiny little bit, that's no big deal. That's generally speaking really good. So that's good. Let's call this a wrap then, Tara. Cut her off.
Smile.